Alright, this is my video on a reading of ethics. And essentially what ethics meant to me, the definition would be, ethics is made up of moral principles, morality. And essentially what it is a thought process that determines behavior. Moral philosophy looks at things, judges them based on things that are right, wrong, good, evil, things that we should do, things that we should not. And so essentially in that form it's another social form of social control that humans have employed. However, it is different than other forms of social control such as laws, etiquette, and religion. These are all forms of controls that have limits. Morality, on the other hand, has no limitations. It guides human action no matter what. People make decisions based on their morals or lack thereof, and there's no limit. On the one hand, good morals produces good character. It's the roadmap to society, the rules for society, and they're based on five principles. One of prescriptivity. This is the practical nature of morality. This is assigns blame when we don't have enough morals, or it gives us praise in the times that we act on our good morals. It has universality, that these are moral principles that apply across the board, that there's consistency in all value judgments that humans make. There's also overridingness, that morals have an hegemonic authority, that these are the top things, that they supersede laws, religion, and etiquette because there is no limit to them. It gets its authority from people, whereas others get their authority from various places. Another aspect of it is publicity, that there needs to be accountability for one's actions, that these aren't the silent victories in people's souls. There's also practicability. These morals need to be practical. They need to have some appliance, that we don't really necessarily expect a young baby to run before he can walk. Jesus gave advice on divorce in the New Testament different than he could in the Old Testament, simply because one group was ready, one group wasn't for the laws. It seems to me that morality is the golden mark by which society should function. That these are things that we can discriminate from good and evil. And I believe that people weigh, that's part of the things in the thought processes that determine behavior. That people weigh the consequences of what's going on. In this case, the murder of Kitty Genovese. If there's a consequence to my actions, I might get stabbed if I help this girl. The morality is also the person's character is also weighed in on the factor. Is this person really willing to put their life on the line to save this girl? Yes, maybe no. And they also to consider the motive behind it. That we know that there are, you could say sins of omission and sins of commission. That if I were to go and help Kitty, I also have to weigh my motives in doing so. Do I do it just out of neutrality, or am I going to risk my life to save this girl's life on supererogatory means, going way above and beyond what was required of me? And I believe that these are all things that swirl around in someone's brain right before they make a decision to do something. and they weigh it out. And morality is the scale. You know, those little scales you see in justice in the court systems. These are the things by which we weigh out our decisions, and that decides our behavior. Thoughts, words, deeds, actions. So, and that was my understanding of the reading on ethics.